Hello, hello. That was Demon by JVNA. I am Notorious PLT. This is Total War Warhammer. We are playing Clan Skryre, aka Ikit Claw. We are not still starting soon. We are starting. Shazam. Okay.
Serve yourselves up to your master.
I fucked this up kind of bad last time. So we're going to try this fight over again. I also have some other thoughts about how to handle this. Certain aspects of this.
Close in on death
Let's see.
targets.
So they have the ancient Croxorers. They've also got, or the, Sacred Croxorers, and they've got ancient Salamanders. They've got Cold One Riders, These are armored and shielded. Armor-piercing predatory senses. You don't have okay, Red Ogre's not terribly high armor. Let's keep that in mind. To guard the flanks, what do we want? I'm thinking, honestly, we're probably going to use these guys as sacrificial units.
Set suit to war. Fight. Go.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to try this one again. And I think what we're going to try to do is, for one, make sure to focus fire. We want to eliminate each Saurus unit one by one. And the same goes for basically everything else. I think one of the other things we want to try to do is catch the enemy in a choke point. That way our concentrated fire has a little bit more oomph, I think. At least things like the Warp Fire Thrower will have more oomph. And I think the Warp Lightning Cannon as well, because I think it has explosive damage. I want to say. The things that are going to be a problem are the Croxigors and the Cold One Riders. I mean, obviously the Saurus are also going to be a problem because they rip clan rats apart, because clan rats are basically made of paper. Alright. Do not gamble. Deploy. Alright, let's see here. We could start off immediately being able to shoot them, and that may not be the most horrible idea on the planet. You know what else we could do? Let's put the rattling guns forward, or not. Alright, let's just back everybody up to start off. Back everybody up, back everybody up. Alright, you guys, you can stay back here. The thing is, I don't want to fight anybody in here, because that's just going to cause us problems. I don't know if the enemy is going to try to come around this way. I'm hoping no. What can I do to prevent that? Could have you guys just like a really shitty stopgap, I guess. The other thing is, I think we definitely want to use Menace Below a lot more. Is that good enough?
What?
I think turn you just a little bit like that. I don't know if that's... Are you far enough down? I don't know that you are. I think you are. I don't know about you. What's the rest of our elevation look like? That is unfortunate. You know, the other option is we could pull you guys back a little. And we could put our rattling guns up front in skirmish mode. But then how are the Jezzails going to open fire? I suppose we could have Jezzails back here? Does that... Wait a minute. Is that actually high enough? It doesn't look like it. I mean, the warp lightning cannons, I think, are fine where they are. They might need to advance ever so slightly.
Warp lightning cannon.
Because the other thing is, like, I want to be able to hammer these guys the second they get in range. And I think we're definitely going to be summoning rats in here to mess things up a little.
Night runners.
And actually, having the Night Runners out front may not be a bad idea, just to have them be kind of like a screen. Yeah. Alright, so you guys in... Yeah. You guys should be in guard mode. Wait, well, does it tell me if the Saurus have Unbreakable? No, that's Skryre. What the fuck? Alright. It doesn't look like they have Unbreakable currently, maybe. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see.
Warp fire thrower.
God, this is going to be rough.
Warp lock yourselves.
I don't like that range, but it's just the way it has to be. Alright, Red Ogre's on the flank there.
Warp lightning cannon. Warp lock yourselves.
Okay. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with you guys. Aside from sit here and take it, I suppose. Alright.
Ikit claw.
Does this slow down? It can disrupt unit formation, so maybe what we do is drop that right in front. What else can we do here? Hides units. We know about that one. Can't move. That's for flying stuff. Okay. I think what we're going to do is drop spells to try to
Kill time.
slow them down. What I'm likely to do is, after you guys start dumping fire into them and start running, I'm going to have you set up somewhere back here. And that way, as the clan rats kind of get tired, or not tired, but as they get kind of used up, you know what I mean? Fuck, god damn it. I really want to put the Zales up, like, further forward so they can get better firing. Like, so they can start firing much sooner. You guys are hidden, yes? Stalk. Move hidden in any terrain. I think that also means you can shoot hidden in any terrain. Is that right? I don't know. I could have you set up across the river and just rain fire into these guys right off the bat. We could do that. They would... Maybe that's not a terrible idea, setting up across the river. Because I know the water does slow dudes down. Fuck. Fuck it. Let's try this.
Yes. Night runners. We move. Master kill. Ikit claw.
Okay. Oh, no. Oh, you fuck. Motherfuckers.
Lightning cannon. Guide us onward.
Yep, begin firing at that unit, please. Please shoot that. Okay. All right, and then drop me some of that. What is that? Cold ones. Shoot the cold ones, please. Rat ogres, please tear them to bits. Oh, fuck, okay.
Kill contraptions at hand.
Alright. Rattling guns. I want you to set up back here. Okay. Alright. What is this? What's going on over here? Alright, good. Giselles. I want you to shoot at... wait, the Crocs or their leader? Where's their leader? Their leader's right there. Shoot at their leader currently. Clan Rats, you're going to sit tight.
See. There's more. Over there. More things. Scatter. Not him, sneaky enemy.
Did I not tell you to move? Okie dokie. Rat ogres, where you at? You're over there. You're chasing these guys off. Good. Okay, come on over here, reform. Come over here. Fuck, you guys can't shoot. Okay, there's some Crocs coming. What can you shoot at? Anything? Yes. Good. Fuck, 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 fuck. Drop the nasties. What are you engaged with currently? Just more clan rats? Yeah, clan rat spears. Okay. Run back. Okay, that's more clan rats. They're running. Fuck, that's a lot of Saurus. I kind of feel like I need to blow this all away right now. See, do not shoot at the leader, shoot at their units. In fact, actually pop that. Ah, shit. Holy shit. Okay, where'd my... Oh, fuck. Get those crocs. Giselles. Alright, Ikit is running away. That's actually not terrible at the moment. Where the fuck do you think you're going? Okay. You know what? Why don't you fight this guy? How my Red Ogre's doing? Not great. Shoot, please. Fucking hell. This is not going well. This is not going well at all. God, it's like they just plow right into us and there's nothing I can do about it. I think this started off okay. It's just that once we got into it, things just went poorly.
More fire, Thriller. Scupper, go. Should we run? Warpstone magic. Scupper, go. And once bloods. Scupper, go. Attack! Warlock Gazelles! Clanran Spears! Three-ton car! Infernal weapon! Back on the ground! Clanran Spears! Back on
There's got to be a way to beat this. This is crazy. Wait, okay, the Saurus are certainly not unbreakable, so if we flank them, then that should help, but... Fucking hell. Man, god damn it. We've got the firepower, damn it. I know we can do this. I know concentrating fire is a big part of this. Like, we need to wipe out every... Man. Maybe one of the things we can do is have the Jezzails hide off in the distance and shoot while hidden. I don't know, man. It's like, that's one of the things. I think we need to be able to hit them very early before they can actually do anything to us. God, those ancient salamanders are something else. How the hell am I going to do this? The other thing that sucks is our clan rats are just absolute cowards. And I mean, I know to expect that is because you're Skaven. Skaven are all cowards. But hot damn. Actually, you know what? I think sniping their leader might be one of the better ways to go. I think we started off strong with all the spells and the brass orb. But, man. It just wasn't a goddamn enough. Jesus. No, I'm trying this again. I want to try this fight again because I don't... My orc brain does not understand Shooty armies. Like, there are times when things get obstructed and other times where they don't, and it seems like it's the same sort of situation. I just don't get it. Which I have to say is frustrating, because when you play Skaven, like, if you ever played Skaven in the tabletop, you know they're all about shooting into their own units. So it's just, it's like, you shouldn't care that you can, like, you should be able to shoot into your own dudes, is what I'm trying to get at. If you're Skaven, anyway. And I guess maybe if you're orcs shooting into goblins, but, like, more if you're playing Skaven. I'm also starting to think that we may not have enough clan rats to hold back the enemy for long enough, if that makes sense. Like, because we need that time to do damage. Oh, fuck. I'm clicking buttons all over the place. Alright. There we go. That should be better. What is the better way to do this? I think having our ranged units retreat hurt us too much. Like, it took away time where they could be firing.
Set suit to war, fight bold!
Maybe I should set up over here. In the more wooded area. Draw them across the river, because if the river does slow them down, that does give us more time to shoot at them. I think the things that we want to try to pick off with our Jezzails are the Ancient Salamanders, and then any of the other ranged units. Maybe. Okay. This structure is not great. Okay, how would I set up over here if we were going to set up over here? We don't really have too much in the way of elevation, aside from way the hell back here. If we were going to set up, we should set up... Fuck. God, it's all this gets in the way of the shoots. What if I did this? Oh, you're so close. But your speed... 47. Same speed as them. I don't know about that, dude. I want to shoot them while they're coming across. Maybe I can... If they're hidden, they could just stay over here, right? Alright, hang on a second. Cold One Riders. You've got primal instincts, right? That just means you freak out. Sense prey hiding nearby. Not necessarily prey hiding, period. End of story. Just prey hiding nearby. Okay, so if we have the Jezzails over here, I don't like them being in the bushes. I don't know if that's really going to work out. We'll see. If not, we can always move them, I suppose. Okay. Alright. Clan rats. Oops. Good. That means you're shooting into goddamn trees, though. Urgh. I hate the trees. Motherfucker. Alright. No, those trees are too good a cover, I think. This is gonna be a nightmare. You know, the other option, I suppose, is to just do what I had done kind of previously, which is space out the clan rats and the rattling guns. Maybe that's a better way to go. And then have the Jezzails deploy over here. That way they can shoot at them as they come across with them. They're still firing into the freaking trees, man. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this. So let's try to space everybody out a little. Okay.
Clan rat spears. Watch. Clan rat spears. Our tail's yours. Ready.
You know what? Why don't I have you over here to intercept any cold ones that show up, and then you can also be backed up with these guys.
Yes. Ready! Ready! Clan rat spears! Rattling gun!
Hopefully you'll be able to shoot over.
Clan rat spears!
PLK455, hello. How are you? Man, what the fuck am I gonna do with these goddamn Jazales, dude?
Rattling gun! Guide us, horned one! Rattling a gun!
What's up as I am trying to win this battle with the Skaven, but my orc brain is not doing so hot with the how shooty things work.
Counselor's command!
Or rather, how shooty armies work, I should say.
Rattling gun!
Like, as in the best operating procedures, I guess is how I'd say it.
Gun!
Rip. Very much rip. Very, very much rip.
What orders? Rattling a gun!
I don't know if this is even going to work. We'll see. I played Warhammer 40k and their orcs are shooting. Oh, yeah. Dude. Well, I also played Warhammer 40,000. I also played Warhammer Fantasy. Like the tabletop game. And Nazdrag was my boy, man. Like, Nazdrag was my shit. I loved the Bad Moons. They were one of my favorite factions. I remember I actually played in like an ongoing kind of campaign tournament thing, where it was like escalating point values, and I remember that when I played against this Tyranid player, when we went up to the 1,000-point mark, he was like, nobody's gonna outnumber me in terms of models, and I showed up with 120 dudes with 1,000 points. Did you play Ludabomb? I don't know what Ludabomb means. If you mean, like, did I have Ludas? The answer is extremely yes. Because Ludas are amazing. But I only played 40k up to 4th edition. I didn't play past that. Alright. We've got cover near the forest. But not completely in the forest. So I think over here. We're gonna go like that. Ugh, God, I hate this. Oh, yeah. Well, because I forget. I think I changed mine based on what I was fighting. Like, there were times where I think it was Ludas. I don't think it was Flash Gits. Was it Ludas or Flash Gits? One of them had 3 options, and one of them was basically giving them, like, little plasma guns. They gave them, like, AP2 strength 5 attacks. And so what I would do is load up the unit of them with that if I was up against Tyranids and the enemy had, like, big Carnifexes and Hive Tyrants and shit. And just annihilate that stuff before it could do anything. Okay, let's try this. With the Jazales over there, and hopefully they will be able to shoot these guys to death before they actually do anything obnoxious. What's that? Nothing? Where's Ikit? Ikit's over here. Ikit, you need to be up here, buddy. Oh, did Carnifexes get to be crap after that? Carnifexes were horrendous. They were always so goddamn horrible. Problem is here, now we're not going to be able to concentrate fire. They're mad now? Eh. Well, I guess that makes some sense because of the direction that Games Workshop went, you know, with the whole, like, having Titans and all that stuff.
Ikit claw!
Is this how I want to do?
Clan rat spears! Now! Ready now! Rattling gun! Yours.
But it still sucks.
Rattling gun.
It still sucks that Carnifexes are kind of meh.
Skryre's wrath.
God, this is always nerve-wracking. I just don't like the idea that we won't be able to concentrate fire here. There's only 87 points now or something like that with the stuff. That's insanity. That is absolute insanity. I remember when those things were super expensive. That's like epic. That's like epic point costs. That's ridiculous. Alright, I also kind of feel like we need to put the warp lightning cannons a little further forward. But they're going to get to fire fairly soon, but they also have this stupid giant rock bullshit in the way. You know what? Line up back here instead.
Rattling gun. What?
Alright, get up. No. Dude. Guard mode.
Clanrat spears.
Guard mode.
For the vermin tide.
I'm so nervous about this. I just don't know if the Jezzails over here is a good idea.
Warlock Jezzails.
Let's start it and see how it goes. Shoot that. Fire again, please.
Yes, good.
You're not hidden anymore. Fuck. Okay. In that case, Rat Ogres, I need you to save them. Go get them. Okay. Warp lightning cannons, what are you shooting at? I have no idea, but it should be this.
Retreat. Warlock Jezzails. Skryre, yes. For the vermin tide. Rattling gun. Our tail's yours. Ricarac. Skittle and leap.
Okay, that unit of cold ones is nearly dead. Alright. How are the Rat Ogres doing? They are not catching up to these guys just yet. Okay, where am I going to put the Jezzails? Over here. What the fuck are you doing? I should have put you on guard. What are you doing? Why are you turning around? Okay. Form up over there. Jezzails, I need you over here right now. This is not going well. Hey, Teleport, what's up, dude? Hello, Skryre, Gunner, Rat. This is, it's not going well. Like, at all. I can't seem to do shit with this. We're just getting overrun every time. Wait, where's their leader? There he is. Kill him. Kill that. That's the thing. I'm not really sure if I want to restart and rebuild. Like, I don't know, man. I'm kind of coming to the point where I'm just like, looking at all the stuff that's going on with all this. I don't know if I can do it. I just don't know if I can wrap my... And it's not the game's fault either. Like, I just don't know if I can wrap my brain around the idea of an army that shoots for its damage. If that makes sense. Oh, Jesus. And what the fuck are you doing? Okay, Ikit's running away. That's not actually, like, the worst thing in the world. Okay, why are you advancing? Do not advance. That's a terrible idea. Never advance. Hey, Muffin! Not trying to backseat game. Do you want Skaven? Yes, abso-fucking-lutely. Like, the thing is, like, I understand the basics when it comes to their melee units and whatnot, but, like, for whatever reason... The stuff with all the ranged units, like operating with ranged units as your primary damage, my brain just does not understand it at all. For familiar front, it will keep your lines from folding like tissue paper until you get some storm vermin. That's about to break. Actually, all of you shoot this. Oh my lord. Please, just kill this goddamn monster. In fact, storm vermin, or not storm vermin, big nasty rats, please go kill that. What are you doing? No. Shoot that. Okay, good. You are shooting. As are you. Wait, the ancient salamander's running away. Us personally don't ever take that many Jezzails or however the heck you spell it. Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, I know that they're really good damage dealers, but it seems like they just get they get blocked way too often. If you ask me, anyway. Also, the Unbreakable Saurus thing is very frustrating. Yeah, here they come. Yeah. This is a lost cause again, I think. Yeah, this is a lost cause. I'm gonna have to try it again. Fuck. God damn it. This battlefield blows chunks. The problem is, like, trying to funnel people kills our line of sight. Like, I feel like I need to go back and play Grimgore again to have like a palate cleanser. So the reason that I'm hinging everything on this battle is because looking at the the rest of the campaign map, if we don't keep Ikit and this army around, we're fucked. Because we're dealing with High Elves, Lizard Men, and Tomb Kings all at once. And we really don't have the territories to support that. Or to support a war against all of them. Man. I also cannot seem to shoot this guy's leader. Like everybody else's leader, I've been able to plop to punk them from range with the Jezzails. But for whatever reason, this time around, I just, that stupid skink is just like impossible to shoot. And I do feel like if I killed him, things would be better off. But I also feel like I need to have the Jezzails shoot. I feel like our Jezzails are like an overworked piece in chess. They're trying to do far too many things all at once. They want to try to kill the leader. They want to try to kill the units, like the big support units. And they also want to try to shoot all the big nasty shock units. And you can't do all that at once. Yeah, I very much agree, Muffin. I very much agree. Reason being is that, and I think I said this a little earlier too, I don't have enough melee units to... Wait a minute, is that the right one? Yeah. I don't have enough melee units to screen for the ranged units. Okay. I think the big DPS comes from your war machines with the Skaven, and not so much from the ranged weapon teams like the Gatling or Jezzails. You know what? Maybe this is worth a restart. Because I also went at this thinking with my orc brain, which is fight everybody all the time. It doesn't matter how many people you're fighting. The more fights, the better. With Skaven, you can't think like that. You want to be a sneaky git. So we gotta think like Night Goblins. But more cowardly somehow. And with way better range units. So I think this actually deserves a restart, because honestly, I think this battle is not going to be won. Well, actually, you know what? I think it gave us like a 50% chance of winning. Why don't we auto-resolve and see what happens? And the other thing is, I think I also tried to save, like in the campaign, I think I tried to save up too much to get the big laboratory upgrade first instead of doing something else. I think I should also probably go back to normal difficulty instead of hard, only because I'm still trying to understand shooties and how that all kind of functions together. Actually, maybe going for some instead of building specifically for war machines early on, maybe what I should do is build like I'm playing any other Skaven faction, try to get a good mix of things instead of just being like guns and rat ogres and meat for them to shield all that stuff. I should try to build things like plague monks and sensor bearers and all that stuff, and Eshin assassins, everything, because some of those things are not high tier. Some of those things are like tier 3. So we can get access to them and have a decent mix instead of just like swarming dudes with the fucking clan rats. Let's see what All Resolve does. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Okay, so let's restart this campaign because honestly I think that battle's lost. So exit the main menu. Do it to it. Okay, campaigns. New campaign. Eye of the Vortex. Continue.
I fight for the greater good.
Oh, nobody cares, Teclis, or whatever the fuck your name is. Okay, let's go back to normal. We can, if I remember right, we can beef this up later anyway. Yeah, let's start. Okay, let's start off. Let's
Under the world.
use our Night Goblin / Skaven brain. Well, I don't know. I think Teclis is more along the lines of like smelly Eldar. Although I will say the High Elves do have some crazy shooting in this game. Like, God, I hate elves, man. Oh, that is true. That is true, PLK. He did say that he fights for the greater good. You are correct. So, this is very, very much Teclis equals Tau confirmed. So, have any of you guys ever played Battlefleet Gothic? I'm curious. Because that was one of my favorite Games Workshop games. Partially because it allowed orcs to be, like, exactly how they want to be. Like the tabletop game. The tabletop game. Not the... I don't know anything about the PC game, or PC games, other than they're actually apparently pretty decent. I played the shit out of the tabletop game. I have like, I think I have somewhere around like 5,000 or 6,000 points of Battlefleet Gothic orc ships somewhere. Yeah. When I first started playing, or well, actually when I was working for Games Workshop, our shop still had some of the minis, and that's how I got most of them. We also had like some of the early box sets and things like that, which is also how I got some of them. And also how I ended up getting all the Imperial ships that I have, which are not painted at all. They're just put together and on little standees, and that's it. But that was because like we were getting rid of some of the older box sets, and so I got them at like super deep discount. Oh, you started in 4th edition. Okay. See, when I started playing the game, I started playing in, I want to say it was early 3rd edition 40K and 6th edition Fantasy. Gotcha. Well, really? No GW stores in your country? Wow. Yeah, I mean, there weren't a lot around here. There was, when I was first introduced to Games Workshop, it was at Gen Con. Long time ago. All right, yes. Everybody's going to be impressed. We all know. Okay. We got to be careful how they play. We already know about that.
Council sends me on secret mission task.
So when I was first introduced to it, it was in... okay, so actually...
In my optics.
Perhaps the best thing to do New plan, nuke the elves. I love it. Let's do it. Increase mobility.
Power enhancers replaced.
Okay.
Chief Warlock, Ikit Claw.
That's some garbage right there. Recruit 3 units of clan rats.
That is not one.
Then we're gonna go attack this piece of shit.
Limbs will fly.
I know that Necrons are super powerful, tough in Battlefield Gothic. They are. My buddy Pat used to play them, and I had a hell of a time trying to figure out how to beat them with orcs. And then it finally hit me. You board them. You board the Necrons, and they just die. Die, die, die. Let's do that. Now let's look at our weapon teams.
Equip and murder.
All right. Let's definitely get the onboard waste compactor. Because you don't know, orcs, they're really, really good at boarding actions. I mean, like, disgustingly good at boarding actions.
Is dark omen.
Fire thrower, rattling gun, world block Jazales. Okay, that's why I wanted to get this. But that's 6,000. 6,000. We need. Oh God, that's gonna take a long time. All right, past turn. I think right at this turn, we're gonna run in and beat the shit out of this guy. So the thing with Necrons is that they're in Battlefield Gothic is that their shooting is extremely powerful, and they have very heavy armor all around their ships. It's almost like fighting Space Marines, except Space Marines are in some ways worse if you can imagine that. You freaking coward! Oh, I don't know if you can get away though. Can you? Go get him. Go get him, Ikit. Okay. He's got one flying scumbag. He's got a bunch of melee dudes. Melee-ish dudes. Shooty boy. He's got some explodey boys. Let's get one menace below. If we really need it, we can drop a rocket on him.
Murder, death, kill.
So our plan, we got to hold fast, and then hit him hard with the chariots. Well, that's the thing in the tabletop. So in the tabletop, the way that it worked was there was no like limit on ammunition or whatever. But what would happen is, if I'm right, there were like misfires, or there were things that could happen where it would make you have to reload your guns, and you had to do leadership tests to do that. Orcs have terrible leadership when it comes to their ships. But the leadership doesn't affect, like, it's not a morale thing. It's not like you run away. But the one thing that orcs did have is they always pass leadership tests for ramming actions. Which is so good. Because they have these little tiny ships called ram ships. So there were... When you started the game, like when you first got the basic things of the game, there were two classes of ship. Escorts and cruisers. Cruisers were the big ones. Escorts were smaller ships. They're not fighters, but they're support ships. Escorts have one body point, is I guess how I'll put it. Cruisers have 6. Normally, when you ram, you cause damage equal to, or you roll damage dice equal to your ship's body size. Ram ships, even though they're escorts and only have 1 body size, they would roll 4 dice. And you could have escort squadrons of 6 escorts. So you could cause some really serious pain with ram ships. But ram ships were still not my favorite. My favorite were Ravager ships, because they were heinously vicious. they had these things called heavy guns, which nobody else had. Heavy guns means that they, every time they hit, they cause 2 points of structural damage instead of 1. And you can have escort units of 6. Is this how I want to do this? No. I want to split you apart a little bit and then have you right there.
Yes, yes. What orders?
Okay. Spear boys, you're going to go right in the center. What's the plan for making this campaign go smoother than the last attempt? I am not... Okay, so first off, I'm going to beat the snot out of some of the other Skaven factions and also the undead factions. I'm not going to mess with the lizard men until they mess with me. At least that's part of the plan, I suppose. Fuck, I should actually move you over a little more.
Ready. Glenrod spears. Kill time. Warplock Gentiles.
Fucking bloated corpses, dude. And stupid flying scumbags. Okay, you're already shooting. What are you shooting at? You're shooting at the guys back here. You shooting at that? Flying all the way the fuck up there? Is that what's going on? I don't know about that, dude.
Yes.
Where's their general? There he is. Shoot this man. The second he comes in range, just shoot him. Okay.
Rattling gun.
Okay. Summon this in his way. Excuse me? Is he not being shot at by the Jezzails? Okay, good. Shoot him with the Jezzails, please. Alright, so the clan rat unit got fucked, and that's fine.
What? Skaven slaves. God has called one. Doomslayer.
Where's that flying bullshit? There it is. He's hitting our clan rats. That's actually totally... Why are you not shooting at the goddamn general like I asked you to?
Ready? Yes.
Nope, don't let that touch you. Please tell me you're still shooting at the general. Forgot to take you off skirmish and put you in guard mode. Fuck. Oh, good. Yeah, bring your ranged units down. That's good. Wonderful. Alright, you know what? Shooting the general doesn't seem to be doing me any good, so let's pop these guys with the Jezzails. Oh, shoot that. Shoot that until it's dead. Loving that damage. Good.
Ready. Now. Ikit claw.
I've been forgetting to use the brass orb. Drop that shit.
Casting death bay. Warplock Gentiles.
Find that man and just, like, cover him in warp fire.
Rattling gun.
Alright, now hunt that man down and shoot him.
Council's command.
Don't you dare break.
Escape and slaves. What orders? Slaves down.
Did you use all their ammo? Oh.
Skryre.
That's fine. Get in there and just murder.
Each remains.
Alright, you're gonna... Yeah, you're crumbling already.
Tile's yours.
Oh, you better run, buddy.
Warlock engineer.
Coming for your ass.
For the burning tide.
Good. Okay. Starting off right. Thank you, PLK, for that follow. That is very much appreciated. Let's see here. In the PC game, you just kite the orc ships till they die. So here's the thing about kiting in the tabletop game, is that you can't stop moving ever. There's no such thing as stopping. And orc ships can actually move pretty goddamn fast. That's one of the things that makes them so deadly, is they're not as fast as... also in the tabletop game, Eldar were considered some of the faster factions, like the Eldar and the Dark Eldar. The problem is, the Eldar were only fast when their solar sails, because their ships looked like weird sail ships, were perpendicular to the sun. Wait, perpendicular? Perpendicular to the rays of the sun. So basically, like, the wider flat side of the sail was facing towards the sun. That allowed them to be fast. So they could, in theory, be faster than orc ships. The problem is, at some point, they're going to have to face you. And when they do, that's when you unload on them with the heavy guns. Because Eldar ships have garbage armor. So in Gothic... And this is all from memory, so forgive me if I get something a little bit wrong. But from what I recall, this is how it worked. Well, actually, I know this is how it worked, sort of. But so every side of your ship had armor values. Orcs generally had a 6 armor value in the front, and the value refers to like the number you need on a d6 to actually cause a point of damage when you're shooting at that arc. So orcs always had a 6 in the front, usually a 5 on the side, and a 4 in the rear. Eldar were 4s everywhere. Space Marines, Necrons, they were 6s everywhere. If I remember right, Imperial and Chaos ships were 5s everywhere. Dark Eldar were also 4s everywhere, but they had something different where they could, like, cloak or something, and they were also good at boarding actions and could take slaves, but at the same time, if they ever tried to board an orc ship, it was like, please, by all means, do it, because I have mega, like, there are certain factions that when you're fighting them as orcs, you just take mega knobs on every ship. So when they're like, I board you, you're like, eat mega armor with giant shooters and power claws, you motherfucker. And then they regret ever coming at you.
Black hunger minions.
Let's get some food, shall we? Alright, Ikit. I'm also thinking, perhaps one of the things we should do is really concentrate on things like this. Maybe. But we also want your... God. We do also want your spells. You know what? No, I'm gonna jack up your spells first.
No devastation like Ikit's devastation. Yes, yes.
God, I love Ikit Claw. He's so good. We don't have anything that we can actually research yet, right? Okay, no. And so one of the other things that was, I don't know if they actually have this in the video game, but I know in the tabletop game, there were essentially like 2 different kinds of ship weapons that were not torpedoes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I know. Warpstone.
Is there. My suit can detect it. Great.
All right.
Chief Warlock, Ikit Claw.
Let's visit this place first. Search it. Okay, throughout the world... okay, let me finish my previous thought. There were ballistic weapons, so like where you fire shells, and lances. Lances were the things that always hit on a 4 no matter what the enemy's armor was. So they're like giant beam weapons. And ballistics, and orcs did not have that. They did not have any lance weapons ever. Instead of lances, they had heavy guns, which in my opinion were way the fuck better. Especially against Eldar. Because Eldar had a thing where like you could only hit them with lances on 6s or something like that. Basically, Eldar get hard countered by orcs, in my opinion. Throughout the world, the Old Ones left vast troves of power for use by their most trusted servants. To prevent such power falling into the wrong hands, they placed wards and cryptographic locks over them. As millennia have passed, these wards have weakened, but the arcane locks remain. To access the Old One's treasure, solve the puzzle. A die has 6 faces. May the fates keep them rolling high, especially if you're making a ward safe. Okay, so... they're showing us this every single time, so they want us to see what the other 4 are. We've got an arrow, we've got like a Pac-Man ghost running away. So they're asking us what's on this side. And I think it's this. At least I think that's what they're asking. Yeah? Yeah, it's the Pac-Man ghost running away. Yeah! Armor of Fortune. Sweet. And we complete the thing? Yas. Okay. So, Ikit. My man. Kill contraption. Oh, you have an iron frame. We don't need to give you shit. You're all set, man. You are all set.
More warpstone. No.
Oh, you can't colonize. Fuck. Ah! I still can't do jack shit with this until you have a population explosion. I think maybe we throw a bunch of food into making this tier 3 and get a head start. Yeah, that to me sounds like it might be a good idea. Now we also have to go occupy one of the enemy territories. Is this one of them? Yes.
Exosuit ready.
Fuck. I don't know if we can really afford to do that. We need more food. Jesus, that hurts. I don't think we can afford to go that low on food.
Dead things spread dead rot in lands, spoiling precious warpstone. No, will not do. All must die. Doom flayers will slice them into small pieces before feeding to. Where am I?
Ikit, I love you, but sometimes you talk too much. Immune psychology sounds good, but increasing mobility in the army sounds even better.
Warp lightning.
Okay, you can't move just yet. Is there anything we can do in this territory? No. But once we get a single surplus point, we can upgrade this, which will give us more growth. It'll double the growth from this thing. Some more food capacity. Okay, warpstone generated. Okay. Honestly, right now, I'm thinking slaves. They're cheap. They don't cost much, which is just like being cheap. Yeah, they're cheap in terms of upkeep and everything else. Oh my god. 5 turns until you're fully replenished? I don't think so, dude.
Bigger warp forges.
We might have to combine some units. Because I do think we also need to have some aggression early on. I'm also kind of thinking slaves might be better in some cases than clan rats. Only because of the occupied Evan colony.
Enchiladas too strong?
Beef that up.
Tinker.
Who is it that we have to occupy? Vampire Coast Mutineers. You. Alright, let's get a move on. You gotta get there and attack it right now. Yeah, that should not be too terribly difficult to take and hold. Let's look at our diplomacy and see if there's anybody that might want to trade with us.
Powers may be managed through diplomacy.
Ah, we start with a non-aggression pact. Excellent.
Consider your situation carefully before accepting.
No trade agreement. Okay.
King of the Vampires. You Skaven are a scourge on this world.
You know what? You're undead. Fuck you. You smell bad and nobody likes you. Other Skaven, you're fine. But I can't. Yeah, there's no point in even talking to you right now. You guys will probably like me more after I beat the Christ out of the rest of these undead dudes. Alright, we definitely want to build this because it's going to give us... when I say this, I mean the exotic cages. Exotic animal cages. It's going to give us some food. Without having to resort to all this shit that increases our corruption.
Test subjects. Now, forward, now.
Fuck.
Scamper scurry.
Eh, you'll lose a little bit, but that's fine. We got to get into this right away. Alright, you're already doing your thing. How long until you're done? 2 turns? That's fine. If need be, we can drop a nuke. And after this, I think we're going to take our...
A rival power desires a change in your mutual relations.
Get fucked. Actually, just get fucked in general. How does it think that you're going to win? Okay, they're a little more varied this time, I'll give you that. And I don't have quite as many in the Shooty units.
No contest.
We're just gonna fight you. Welcome back, Muffin. Alright, so this guy's got to come to us this time. We are going to sit back and let him come. And what I'm going to do is kind of... What I'm going to do is kind of just put the slaves up front. Like your sex life, the first loading badger? Kind of dead? Oh. Also, hi. what I'm going to do is put the slaves up front, as usual. I kind of do like orc and goblin tactics. We're going to treat the clan rats like orcs, and the slaves like goblins. And basically just let these guys slam right into the slaves and try to take them down with the clan rats flanking. Okay, back everybody up first. Back at you, pal. I don't know why that'd be the first thing you say to somebody when you show up in their chat.
What's orders? Ikit claw.
I don't know why you'd give it and not expect to take it. Alright, slaves up front. Then we'll have another rank of slaves. Another rank of slaves? Let's do more slaves right there, more slaves right here. Actually, that doesn't... No, that's okay, that's okay. Alright, let's have you over here instead. It's actually, same thing with you guys, I think. Thank you, Muffin. Thank you for the cheer, Muffin. That is very much appreciated. I don't necessarily want to encourage that kind of thing, but I do appreciate it. Alright, actually, we're on a big hill, so you can come forward a little bit, my little Giselles. So thank you very much for that cheer. That is very much appreciated. Alright, they don't have any flyers. I know they have a bloated corpse in here, too, somewhere. You guys are very fast. What is your deal? You're weak against armor. We don't have very much of that, so... that's fine, I guess. Did they stop? They did. Okay, they have a bloated corpse, right? Who's going to try to sneak around the side. These guys are also going to try to sneak around the side. They're going to try to get to the Giselles.
Infernal weapons. Ikit claw.
Shoot the bloated corpse. I don't want it to get here. Because that thing is just going to wipe out an entire unit if it gets a hold of us. Yeah, they're going to try really hard to circle around. Fuck, not a single hit, dude. Shit. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, come on. You got to hit him at some point. Oh, good, good, good. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. Charge him. Get in there. Okay. Yep, you're gonna explode, I understand. Kablam. Yep, that hurts me. But they're slaves, so at the same time, who gives a shit? Yep, slaves are running. That's fine. Have you killed these fucking dogs yet? Oh, Jesus, here they come.
Warlock engineer. Yes, yes. It shall be done.
Wait, you guys are armored. Yeah, you're armored. These things are gonna get fucked.
Warlock Jezaiel.
Okay. You're fighting that. I want you to drop Warp Lightning big time on these guys. Drop that shit right in the middle of them. Drop that brass orb. Right on these motherfuckers. Charge that and kill it. Okay, slow things down for a second. How things going over here? You guys are all set. Good. Come over here. Fight this. Ikit, I think I might need you to murder this guy. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Pile onto their general. You guys kill this. We may need to camp outside of their place for a moment. Whoa, what are you doing? Don't get in melee. You crazy? Get out of there. How is this freaking vampire still running around? Break, you son of a bitch. Thank you for the follow, Badger. I didn't mean to do you dirty, but I also felt like I had to give it back if I was going to receive. And yeah, things tend to be pretty chill around here. Like this chat. I mean, for one, I'm very small in terms of the size of this this whole thing. I only do this as a hobby. I don't actually do this to like make a living or whatever. So like things tend to be pretty chill around here, rather than people being raucous and like all over the place. I mean, unless we're playing orcs. And then I expect raucous insanity all the time. And if I don't get it, I'm disappointed. Jesus Christ. This guy killed 100... Okay, he killed 106 slaves, so... Pfft. Wow, you guys killed 22? 23... Wow, these are the, like, hardest working slaves out there. Oh, Lord, please just load. I got it. 40k or both. So when I first started playing 40k, I started off with Tyranids, and 40k was what I started with. I started playing Tyranids, and then had a very small Chaos Force, which eventually turned into Iron Warriors, and then fell in love with Orcs. When I played Fantasy, Orcs were the very first thing that I picked up, Orcs and Goblins. And I haven't been able to stop. Like, Orcs are by far my favorite faction in basically everything. Like, even when, because when I used to work for Games Workshop, we had a Lord of the Rings miniatures game. And originally, they had this thing where they were saying, you know, like, you gotta, I should probably do replenishment, huh?
Flesh, the best medicine.
Let's do replenishment. So, oh fuck, where was I? I've basically just been playing Orcs for everything. Sign a non-aggression pact with the following. But I don't wanna. Oh, you already got it. Okay, cool. So why Iron Warriors? Iron Warriors were what, I just liked the color scheme, so I had actually started playing them before they had special rules. And it also matched some of the paints that I had. So that's part of the reason that I went to the Iron Warriors. And then when they got special rules, I was like, great. That works for me, man. Let's give you some Death Frenzy.
More warpstone. Now, now.
So what the hell's here? You got Deck Droppers, Bloated Corpse, Handgun Dudes, Deck Mob, Deck Mob, Deck Mob. Forget, rating doesn't stop nastiness, right? How do I feel about Age of Sigmar? Age of Sigmar is okay. I'm not, like, I don't really know fully enough about it to really say one way or the other, like, oh man, I love it, or oh man, I hate it. I think that my feelings on it are kind of neutral, partially because I haven't played Games Workshop properties in a very long time. So I think that Games Workshop, I have a lot of respect for the fact that they actually went ahead and did actually obliterate their entire world. It sucks, but, like, it is kind of awesome that they actually went ahead and fucking did it. Right? Immune to attrition. Are you immune to... You are immune to attrition while raiding. And it was replenishment and recruitment. This does not? Does not. Okay, so we want to camp. Just for a moment. Just for a moment. God, I love Ikit Claw. You got one turn until another population surplus. I don't think you're going to be able to upgrade again, right? No, you need 2. Same with you, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, you're going to need 2 to upgrade. That is a fine. We're still getting... Well, let's see. How much is it per point here? Right, we need 125, so it's probably going to be like 250. So we're going to have to wait like 5 turns. Ish. Or we could jack up our growth. But in any case, I do understand why people were upset about the whole thing with Age of Sigmar, but at the same time, I'm like, whatever, man. You can still play Fantasy. Like, it sucks that Games Workshop basically said we're not going to make that game anymore. Like, we're not going to support it anymore. And that sucks, because that puts a lot of people out, you know? But at the same time, there's a lot of respect for them to just be like, you know what? Destroy Fantasy. Because, you know, they had kind of beat around the bush for the longest time with the Archeon story, and it was like, oh, Archeon's almost there. Oh, he's not there anymore. Oh, he's doing the thing. Oh, he's not doing the thing anymore. And that, you know, it just, it got to the point of absurdity. Ah, fucking Jesus Christ. This scumbag. Dude, he raised an army really fast. Oh, you got mutineers? You better go take care of that, son. You better take care of that right now. Tell you what. Wait, is that a...
Not enough warpstone.
That's a Skaven. That's a Skaven. Oh, this shit again.
Engineer of Skryre. Test weapon.
Fine, eat him. No, he's not gonna live. I mean, we're a little beat up, but it's not that bad. Don't get it twisted. Okay, what the fuck is this? Man, Twitch has their notifications all over the goddamn place. I'm looking at my email. I got it in all kinds of folders for no goddamn reason. Ridiculous. These guys are like super totally melee, right? Charlie Hawkins. I take solace in the fact that you're about to be hit by an enemy army. I mean, it's an enemy to both of us. Granted. Man, thinking about this, those dogs are going to be a problem. As our units are fairly beat up. Alright, start deployment. God, do they just love to fight on this map? Okay. What do we want to do here? Let us... How's our elevation looking? It's a little flat, but if we go forward, we should be fine. Let's start off by deploying you guys up front. Okay. Then... Ugh. Deploy you there. Deploy you there. Deploy you there. Deploy you on the side. Deploy you get... Okay. Deploy you over here.
Kill contraptions at hand. Ikit claw. Yes, yes.
Alright, let's dump some serious pain into these fuckers. Actually, God, we could go all the way up here if we really wanted to. Is that really a good... Nah. Don't get too crazy.
Doomflayer.
I think Doomflayer over there is fine. Start the battle. Come closer, motherfucker. Let's go. Shoot that. Shoot that very much. I forgot about that. You need to be not in skirmish mode and also in guard mode. You should all be in guard mode. God, these fucking dogs. They're so fast. Alright, turn in a bit. Shoot him.
Rattling gun.
Ugh. Alright.
What?
Bring you two over here. You two can stay right where you are. Because if the dogs come in from the side and they try to get to the Jezzails, you can block them, and that'll give us enough time to bring you guys in if necessary.
What orders? What? Yes. Rattling gun.
Why are you moving closer? What are you doing?
March, scurry, yes.
Nice flamethrower. Nice flamethrower. Good job. Okay, shoot this. For the love of God, shoot it.
Using dirty magics.
Okay. First up, what the fuck is this thing? Absorbs leadership. Good. That's nice. Drop this shit right there. Then drop a warp lightning on him. Drop warp lightning on him. Aha, the dogs have shown up. God, that is a lot of fucking dogs. Yep, keep shooting them.
Claw on button. Ikit claw. Spears. We move. Scarper, go! Murder, kill. Stop.
Oh, that would be yourself. Never mind. I guess make them better? Yo, get in there. Fight.
We obey. Let's crack. Fight, attack. Agreed.
Well, that's gonna hurt.
Retreat. Murder, kill. Ready. Move tails.
Okay, Ikit Claw is fucking some dudes up real bad. Just get back in there and fight, dude. All of you, attack here. Yeah, he's getting messed up. You need to get out of there, buddy. Okay, you gotta stay out of the fight for now. Where the fuck are my Jezzails? Oh, you're getting chased by the stupid dogs.
Back underground. Spears. Yes. I said, hurry. Dash, kill. Now get Ikit claw. Warp lightning.
Fuck.
Move, withdraw, retreat. Doomfire.
Yep, everybody retreat. Okay. We probably at least survived, I'm hoping. I mean, our slaves got kind of messed up, and we did get really aggressive, so we may need to retreat and rebuild this for a moment. And that's okay. I did lose a battle. It's true. The important thing is, though, that you win the war. Losing one battle is no big deal. Especially when you push as hard as we did. No, it's not frozen. Just takes a little while. It's 5 years old. Okay, let's see. What did we lose? Oh, we did. Oh, fuck. We lost our rattling gun. That sucks.
Malfunction impossible. Must be betrayal.
Malfunction impossible. Must be betrayal. Okay. Let's, I think I want to reload that. And we're going to... I think we're probably just going to end up retreating from it and then trying to encamp. Because I don't think fighting him is the right idea, especially with so many freaking dogs. I think for now the better idea is to run back towards our own territory, sit and replenish so that we can have a full force, that we're not like sending dribs and drabs at the enemy and trying to, you know, kill them with slaves. Can you go into an ambush? I don't believe the Skaven can do ambush because their standard stance allows them to ambush. Like, it doesn't guarantee an ambush, but it gives them the chance to ambush. So I suppose the other way to look at it is you could... I guess you could say that you could go in a standard stance and then attack them and hope you get the ambush, because the ambush would help, but... It's a little tough. My favorite race? Orcs and Goblins, by far. Thought it might not make much of a difference unless you have a huge amount of saved games. Okay, that is something I will definitely have to keep in mind, because I think I have a bunch of saved games, but... well, let's see. How does it look at that? I suppose if I... Yeah... I have a lot of saved Orc and Goblin games that I'd have to go back and delete. Same thing with the Empire. And probably the Khemri... Yeah, the Khemri game, too. Pff, your life looks boring, Lord Zeo. Bah! Just sitting at home, talking trash to people on the internet? Give me a break. Aw, you're not talking trash. Well, I suppose you're not. You're more trying to, but that's okay. Okay, let's flee. Standard Skaven procedure. Okay. Ikit, where can you go that allows you to not be in attrition? Shall we march? Does march get us there? March gets us into a non-attrition receiving area. But that also means that he could come at us after recruiting. He's encamped. Let's see. Greenskid should be more exciting following their upcoming update. They're not even changed much since Warhammer 1. This is very true. And honestly, Badger, it's more that, like... I know that on Twitch and other places, basically on the internet in general, there are people that are going to be so goddamn full of themselves, and like all they do is get their jollies by picking on people. And sometimes it's just people like yourself where they come and they say something, and it's meant in jest, and it's like, you know, if you talk to somebody and you give them a little, you give it back is what I'm trying to say. Then sometimes that's received well, and that's kind of what I'm thinking. At least what. That's what I thought was going on with you, and I think I was correct. Is that, you know, it's like you came in, you said something that some people may not have taken the way it was intended, but I figure, you know what, you're probably meaning well. Then there are others who it's fairly clear that they come in just trying to stir the pot. So I'm thinking he may have to run away and go deal with this. We're not going to replenish. We are replenishing a little bit. I think, are we in our own territory? What's up, Captain? For the glory of Arstotska. Yeah. Wait, is that us? No. Alright, let's end the turn. Let's see what happens. Now, we could start recruiting another army, I guess, to come in and back up Ikit, but I don't know if that's really going to be necessary. Oh, this motherfucker just won't go away. Oh, but you're in our territory now, motherfucker. You're in our territory. It's from Papers, Please, a game where you play as a border check guy person. Alright. Sure.
This arms race, no contest.
Okay. This time we get to summon clan rats, though. Because we're in our own goddamn territory. Alright. I also want to say, Badger, I tend to try to be a much nicer person in general, and much more easygoing, but I also got to say, like, today is fucking rough. I'm in the hardest time of work, for where I work, as in, like, the hardest time of year, so, like, my patience around this time of year tends to be very little. I am a cost accountant. It's very boring, but very stressful sometimes. Well, I say it's very boring, but of course, every single fucking time I say that, people are like, "Oh no, it sounds super." Yes, I sell souls, exactly. They're like, "Oh man, no, tell me about it." But at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to talk about that. Like, it's not exciting. Let's just leave it at that. I am not going to be getting into details of what happened. It's more just a general ongoing thing. I do sell souls for Warpstone. That is also extremely true. Alright. Back it up first. So we got to deal with a lot of dogs. What's the best way to deal with the dogs? Best way to deal with the dogs is having slaves receive the charge, I think. We want to be as far away as possible from the trees. So I think we want... Actually, facing directly towards them is probably the best way to go. Let's have a nice thin line of slaves. Nice and thin, because we don't want them to get... We want to cover as much territory as possible. It's okay if they get smacked. Like, really hard. Alright. Let's move you two apart slightly. Let's have you here. Okay. All melee units be in guard mode, please. You guys need to not be in skirmish mode and be in guard mode. Okay. These fucking dogs, dude. Kind of wish our Doomflayer hadn't gotten wrecked. What happened to Ikit's army? He has been fighting non-stop like every turn for quite a few turns. Alright, I want you to be over here. Actually, no. I want you to be here as a bit of a reserve. Stabby boys. I think that should be okay. Doomflayer, you're fast. I want you in the center. That way you can get to wherever it is that you need to go. In a somewhat expedient fashion. Okay. Whew, here they come. Alright. Now, give me that goddamn menace below. We can summon a whole bunch of clan rats, so let's do it. So you know what? Let's pull you guys in just a bit. Yeah, because these guys are going to try to come in from the rear. Big fucking surprise. Yep, lots of guys attempting to do rear attacks here. Yeah, they're just waiting, you fuckers. You scum. You know what? I almost feel like I want you to be the one shooting over here. Actually, Captain, I may be streaming a little bit tomorrow. The wife is going to be out doing dinner stuff with a friend. So I may be streaming tomorrow, but I will definitely see you next week. You know what? Shoot their general. Shoot their general. Make him dead. No, I stream twice a week, usually Monday and Tuesday, like it says in the schedule down below. Now, where'd the fucking rattling gun go?
Rattling gun. Attack! Steven Scourge!
Here they come. Okay, they are hitting once. Actually, no, they're hitting two sides. Right. See you, Captain. Okay. Come around. The majority of their forces over here, so I think having just the Clan Rat spears over here to deal with this is just fine. You need to begin shooting over here. God, they are going to pull out, though. They're going to pull back so that they can attack us again. I want the Doomflayer charging into this. Alright, where's Ikit? There he is. Okay, Ikit Claw. I want you to zap these fuckers really hard. You, I want to zap these guys. Did Rope Lightning already go off? It did. Alright, good. Now, drop an orb in here. Please, shoot. Shoot! Okay, they're just running away to regroup, the little bastards. Kill that. Kill that right now. he's getting fucked. God damn it. Good lord. Rip Ikit indeed. Fuck, god damn it. Ah! Ah, shit. I bit off more than I could chew. God, that's a lot of dogs. You know, I think that what's hurting us the most here is the fact that we are... Like, our units are so much smaller than it would normally be, because we don't have the heft of the units we would normally like to have. Second favorite faction for me? Let's see. In 40K... It's probably Tyranids. In fantasy, I used to really like Chaos, but Chaos is like okay. They kind of strike me now as being like not the edgy faction, but kind of, I don't know. It's like, Who would my second favorite faction be in fantasy? Oh, fuck. God damn it. No, I can't let that stand. I can't let that stand. Yeah, I can't let that stand. Fuck. Wait, you saying Tyranids don't have any ranged? Or oh no, you're talking about Chaos. Yeah, Chaos doesn't really have any ranged. All they've really got is the Hell Cannon and wait, am I talking? Yeah, Hell Cannon. Well, I guess in this game they have Marauder Horsemen, right? So they have Marauder Horsemen that have throwing weapons. Man, I keep getting myself into pickles with this. The old orc brain is not doing so well with fucking Skaven. I keep trying to think like a Skaven, and it just doesn't work. So I'm like, no, get in the melee and fucking beat things to death with your choppas. And Skaven don't have choppas, man. For fantasy, actually, I think it might be the Skaven are my second favorite faction. They were the second army book that I picked up because I was excited to see stuff about them. I don't remember what was the second book that I picked up. I think the second actual book that I picked up was Undead, And that was because I wanted to know more about them and how they worked. I think that was the second book that I picked up. Yeah, and part of it, I think, is that, like, in terms of factions that I really like, what it comes down to is I like factions that don't take things too seriously. I like factions that encourage having fun, if that makes sense. So, like, with orcs and goblins, there's a lot of randomness, especially with their magic, which is one of my favorite things about the greenskins, is their magic. And then kind of the same thing goes with the Skaven. The Skaven have a lot of, like, randomness and just weird stuff that can make everything go horrible at certain times. Like all the misfire stuff for their guns and their war machines and stuff, and their magic where they don't actually get irresistible cast unless they roll a 13. Like, I love stuff like that, where, you know, it's not so much that your success is up to chance. It's more that, actually, you know what? Let's summon an absolute shitload of clan rats, and let's turtle up really hard. Yeah, don't spread out. Let's condense our formation down really, like, to super dense. And I think we may actually want to have the clan rats out front? I think we do need to intersperse our spears, because those are going to be kind of key here. Their dogs are the only things that are really doing any real damage. Everything else is not going to hurt us that bad. Yeah, slaves taking the charge is definitely the better idea. Alright, so like, armies that you can have fun with, and that also allow your enemy to have fun. And when I say, like, letting your enemy have fun, I mean, like, when you're playing against somebody, you want both of you to have fun, I think. I think the kind of people that play the game and want to torment the person on the other side of the table should not be playing tabletop games or games with anybody. You know, because you're playing the game as a shared experience with somebody else, and you want that to be good, because if it's not, then they're probably not going to stick around, and that means you have no one to play with anymore. And that's not the only reason. Also, like, why would you want to make somebody else feel horrible? You know, that kind of thing. Not that I'm saying that any of you guys want to make people feel horrible or anything. I'm just saying, like, as an example. Okay. So, Exactly. Alright. Dense formation.
Council's command.
Not quite low enough, right? What if we move over this way? No. What if we go over this way? Yes? Yes. Okay. So let us... And I mean, granted, there have been times where I have been an absolute prick to somebody that I've been across the table from, but I don't mean to make it sound this way, but they kind of fucking deserved it, because there were people that were, like, being assholes to other people in the shop. So it was like, you know, people were looking for somebody to put them in their place, is what it came down to. It's not my favorite thing in the world to talk about or to do, but sometimes I feel that it's necessary to be like, listen, I made this miserable for you, so you can understand why other people fucking hate it when you make it miserable for them. I don't like doing it, but sometimes it feels necessary. Like, God, what was... this one guy played Khorne Chaos. And there were a couple of younger kids that were very frustrated playing against him, and I tried to help them, you know, build their armies in ways that could beat him. But it wasn't really working out, because they didn't really have the minis for it, and I didn't want them, you know... I wanted to demonstrate to them that he could be beaten. And so I just brought all night goblins with fanatics and madcap mushrooms. That was the whole thing. And magic. Lots of magic. Which he was not a fan of, especially when I miscast very early on and caused horrible stompage throughout the entirety of his army. Because Gork's Warpath is a very real, nasty, horrible thing. Okay. You.
Skaven slaves. Skaven slaves.
All right. Now, hopefully you all have a line of fire. Or like another example of a time when I had an absolute shitty time when I was playing against somebody. I was at a War Machine tournament, and I played against this dude, and we had point control as the objective for the thing we rolled. The second edition had just come out, and I was not terribly familiar with the rules. And you know, the whole thing about the game is that you're supposed to be able to look at the enemy's cards to determine what their units do. I had to see his cards, and the first thing he did was, ugh, and hands me his cards begrudgingly, and like, you know, kind of looking off to the side and blinking like, ugh, this fucking pleb. Like, okay, pal, listen, I don't have the money to have all the fucking books, so maybe sit your ass down and maybe don't be such a jerk. So that was how that whole thing started. And then after the first turn, when I beat the shit out of a bunch of his units, what he said to me was, you know, because I had 2 of the 3 control points necessary to win. And what he said to me was, "You're not going to get any more." And then proceeded to assassinate my my warlock, which I was like, okay, you know, and that makes you win the game. So it was like, all right, well, I don't understand why you're being a douche about it, but all right. Okay, they're still moving, so don't move too far over. Giselles, please kill that general. You know what? Fuck it. Goodbye, motherfucker. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let's think. It was a tabletop miniatures game. Oh, that felt so fucking good. And you know, the thing is, man, people just get, like, so crazy about... Yeah, crispy doggos, indeed. People get so crazy about stuff like that, and I don't understand it, dude. Like, I've always been of the opinion, like, I am here to have fun. I want to have fun. I don't do this because I want to make people suffer. I do this because I want to have a good time. And I'm sure that everybody else does it for the same goddamn reason. Can you shoot that, please? Oh, fuck, I forgot. Guard mode. Off of skirmish, into guard. Off of skirmish, into guard. Thank you. Okay. Beat the crap out of this right now. You guys, come around. Okay, good. At least some of them are running away. Good lord.
Storm demon primed. Run, flee, flee.
Drop that right here. Okay, you are shooting. What about you guys? You're not shooting. I need you to move here. Alright, where'd the escape? Okay, there they are. Charge this in the rear. You can turn off the default skirmish for range units in the options game set. Aha! Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Warp lightning? Yes. Yes. Bazapmo. Excellent. Okay. Don't get Ikit into the fight just yet. We don't want him to get totally fucked. What? Beef up that Doom Flare. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh my god, you guys ran really far. You blocked an entire unit of Skaven with your stinky bodies. God damn it. Okay, where are the... There's the dogs. Freaking stinky dogs. No, you shoot this guy. Shoot him a lot. Oh, get ruined. Kill him. Thank you. Excellent. Okay, now we run away. Now we run away. All right. I have to remember I cannot simply rely on ranged units to do all the heavy lifting. Our melee units need to have, like, there has to be something to them. And they aren't just, well, okay, they are sacrificial, but they're not. Those of you who've been playing these kinds of games for a long time, what, and when I say these kinds of games, I mean like Total War. At least for Total War Warhammer. What is your view on sword and shield versus spear and shield units? Because the more I play the game, the more I come to think that sword and board, really not that great by comparison, and that spear and shield is really the way to go. Because while they may not kill quite as many units right off the bat as sword and board does, they also don't take anywhere near as many casualties because their melee defense is slightly higher. And I think that, well, then again, for Skaven, that may be different. Because I'm also thinking of it in terms of, like, Khemri and Orcs and Goblins. Not that Orcs and Goblins actually have any spear units that are defensive in any way, because it's Goblins. But yeah, because those units also have staying power, where they, like, the when I played Khemri, actually, well, then again, I guess the same is true for Empire sword and board versus spear and shield. So what I'm thinking here is that, like, that may not be necessarily as true, because, at least for Skaven, because I'm thinking about it in terms of staying power and their ability to just not take casualties, and with Skaven, not taking casualties doesn't matter because they're going to run the fuck away anyhow. Sword beats spear. Spear beats cavalry. Cavalry kills swords. Yeah, I mean, I know that there's the rock paper scissor kind of thing going on with the game, but I don't know. Like even with like when I played Khemri.
Eat and repair here.
Yeah.
Device is upgraded. Yes, yes.
Okay. God, I can't remember what the fuck I was
Chief
thinking.
Ikit.
My brain is just so fried right now. Let's give you some death friend. Oh, I should have done Musk of Fear. What the fuck am I doing? No. Undo. Musk of Fear. Okay. What if I did regular move? Okay, so the big move gets us into Fuming Serpent, which means more replenishment. That sounds good to me, because we need some time to rest and replenish. Okay, you're still building. Do I even want another Lord? I could. Too much warpstone? Never. Never any such thing, my friend. Never any such thing. That's 250 though. That takes us down to about like 450. Wait, 450? Yeah. We'd be down to like 1,455. And then I add on top of that all the other units. Although we could do anti-infantry, you say? Fuck. So what's the difference with the Warlord? The Warlord is just armored and shielded, huh? I mean, he's got very good weapon strength. He's extremely armored. You guys are also extremely armored. I could also get a Pestilent. Pestilent Grayseer, but your loyalty is kind of poop. Who's our... You would have our best. Your Warpstone Hoarder. I haven't had any leader... Yeah. Disciplined. Leadership melee attack. You also have Plague. Yeah, okay. You're a stinky Grayseer, in addition to increasing leadership. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do with you. Oh, we got some more fuel. Fucking fantastic. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Ooh, you got some really nice loyalty there. I prefer a core of swords with shields, and rather have spears without shields to protect the flanks. Sword and shield are cheaper in upkeep. Halberds are usually easier to acquire than upgraded swords, though that's not the case for Storm Vermin anymore. You want a Warlock Master to later upgrade the Forbidden Work. That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. We'll get one. We'll get one. Because, wait, that's one of the requirements for the workshop, right?
A good flay to die.
Yeah. Warpstone Tractor Beam. Dude, Tealport knows his shit. The man is extremely, extremely knowing in all things Warhammer. He's also one of the OGs that's been with me since the beginning. Like, since I started doing this, God, what is it, 5 years ago? Alright, how fast are you replenishing?
Storm.
It's probably going to be a while, huh? 4 turns. That's kind of unacceptable. Alright, let me talk about my thought process here. So I'm thinking I'm going to build a big fucking squad of shitty units to lead the charge. So we're going to have this Gracier run around with Ikit Claw. And he's just going to have a shitload of slaves. That way it's low upkeep, hordes of dudes, just swamping people with bodies.
More blades upgraded.
Just swamping them with boys. Or dudes.
Here of Skryre.
I just realized I could also use the underways.
More warpstone. Now, now.
Yeah, I could use the underways. I should be using the underways. Alright, let's see if anybody wants to trade. Clan Spittle probably doesn't.
Vermin on my deck. This is I am the master.
Ugh. Why do you all just suck real bad?
King of... Don't waste my time, or I shall have you. Absolutely.
Oh, good. Didn't I? Wasn't that one of my missions? Yeah. Good, we got some more money, we got some warpstone. Excellent. Okay. Unassigned skill points. Who?
Candidate for weapons testing.
Let's get you Scorch. Right, we're gonna need more food pronto.
What do you offer? Things for burn fuel in my warp forges?
Fuck off. I'll just wait. Want me to pay you for a gut? Get out of here. What is that guy? Dark Elf? They're so full of themselves, those goddamn Dark Elves. Alright.
Let the bell scream, scream. Skavenbright's greatest, best inventor.
Oh my god, Ikit Claw is so good. I never get tired of hearing him talk. Ever.
Where shadow of horned brat?
You know, I'm thinking about this. We could also use this area to gain a lot of experience. If we just keep raiding it over and over again, we could gain a lot of XP. Is that a good way to go, though? I don't know.
The no-fur dead things of the sea come to grovel.
Oh, peace treaty. Wait, are you the mutineers? Oh, fuck off. I have a mission to murder you. Alright. Okay. That's going to be our next target. After we eliminate these mutinous scumbags, they're the next target. Okay. One last round of getting dudes. Then we move. You're not done building yet, huh?
Spread our own corruption.
This isn't actually going to give us any extra stuff, is it? No. We need this. We need that. Alright. Are there any heroes that we can recruit? No. What do we need? We need a construction cavern, a pox cauldron, or an assassin hideout. Okay. So we want a bunch of different heroes so that we can do a bunch of different things. So we want engineers that we can have running around the map so that they can build us Undercity stuff. Because that's going to be a good way to get food and also money. And also to spread our glorious Skaven corruption. remember right, the more Skaven Corruption we have, the better we are in terms of... Go away. In terms of being able to summon more rats during a fight.
Test subjects. Choosing. No tunnel.
Actually, no.
I say move. Science, sorcery, death.
I think that's my favorite line.
Bigger warp forging.
Science, sorcery, death. Alright, next turn we can upgrade. So look at this. We have like 2 kind of 3/4-ish stacks. And we're still making 1,200 a turn. And it's all because all we have in this other stack is slaves. Tons and tons of slaves. Oh, come to fight me, you little shit. Oh, I'm not even gonna bother. Not even gonna bother. Just get ruined. Just feed yourself to me. That's all I want. Feed yourself to me. Wait, we got an assassin? Oh. Wait, where? Where? Yes. Go forth and do horrible things to my enemies. You play any other games other than Warhammer? Yes. So I played a fuckload. Wait, no, don't do that. I played a fuckload of Dark Souls. Like if you actually go to my YouTube channel, which is where I started on YouTube. I've got a lot of stuff over there from way back. I haven't played Dark Souls in a while, but I really want to. Wait, are there any enchantments? No, that's on Ikit. That's on Ikit. Okay. Definitely give you some Pestilent Breath. Okay.
Let the bells scream. Skitter leap. My technocracy.
After this, like, basically the way that I'm looking at this, if I get fucked over in this campaign, that's it. I'm done. But, also, the plan for, because, like, I play a variety of games in general. I just tend to, like, focus on 1 or 2 at a time. The next game that I'm going to play is Breath of the Wild. What I may also play, just kind of whenever, is Noita, because that game is insane. Like, it's so good. Provinces, layer expansion, right, that's that one. Capture take, right. Exploit minion. Successfully carry out any hero action. Got it. No problemo. Go away.
Optics enhanced. Ikit claw. Dreaded one. Where are my schematics? Red mage. Scorch. Kill for me, ratkin.
For real? Well, you think we have like a little bit more than a half a chance? That's madness. What the hell is that? Oh, depth guard. Maybe that's why. Oh wait, this is out in the open anyway. Dickie the Treacherous. Oh, that's horrible. Let's get one summon.
Back.
Okay, so we do have Ikit in there. Let's go.
Attack
So wait, did I already say Breath? Yeah, so my plan after this is I'm going to play Breath of the Wild, because I recently picked it up on the Nintendo Switch and I've never played it before. I mean, well, okay, I shouldn't say I've never played it before. I played a small amount to try to see what the game was like. and I very much enjoyed the little bit that I played, and I figured that it would make a good stream game. And Noita, if you don't know what it is, it's a roguelite game where you're a wizard or a witch. And it's like it's hard to describe. It's like Terraria plus Magicka is the best way I can think to describe it. Terraria mostly in terms of the different zones you can get to and like how malleable the world is, because as I understand it, every pixel is semi-randomly generated, and there's like crazy alchemical and weird shit that can happen. It's just it's a wonderful, insane game, and I love it. All right, back the fuck up, and let's go. Slaves with spears, right up front. Take the hits. Slaves without spears and just swords, come back here. Wizard man, you stay over here. Let's see, you've got Blessing of Filth and also Pestilent Breath. Okay, Pestilent Breath is good. Start the battle. Where's Ikit coming in? I don't recall. There he is. Maybe we'll just come and hit this guy in the flank. I mean, these things are going to come over and bomb the Christ out of us. That's fine. There's just slaves, so what the hell do I care? Hey! Don't attack my freaking wizard! Kill those bats! Oh, yeah. Well, the bloated corpses haven't even moved yet. I mean, if they're going to sit there and wait for us to show up, I'll take it, man. Look at this. Yeah, I mean, if they're just going to sit there and wait. Good lord, this is taking forever to get these guys in. Stop booping! Yeah, just break apart, you dicks. That's what I was waiting for. Okay, Jazales. Come on back here, guys. Rattling gun. Rattling gun, you can set up here. Yep, they're falling apart. Are their bats dead yet? Oh, yes, good. Alright, they are just going to wait for us, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, let's take a slow advance up first. No, don't run. Just slowly advance, please. Did you not listen to a word I just said? There we go. All right. Let's see, you guys.
Faster, Skryre! Moving.
Okay, let's set up and let's start shooting. Alright, so they have, what, 2 bloated corpses? 3? 3. Alright, now they are reconfiguring. How close are you to where you're to your destination? I can't quite tell. You're going right there. Okay, so you're almost where you need to be. Shoot that. Yeah, actually set the sails up over this way. That way they have a little bit of elevation. They can probably see past these guys, maybe.
We move. Warp lock yourselves.
Now shoot that. Good job. Definitely make those shoot. Oh, that's delicious. Look at that damage. Wonderful.
Rattling a gun.
Yep, shoot them.
Rick-a-rock.
Oh, delicious. Delicious. Now shoot that.
Skaven slaves. Skitter, then leap. Good.
Go get them.
Now, ready. Now.
Oh, if they explode in the middle, that's going to be so good. Yes! Destroy your own units. Delicious. Well, that's unfortunate. Eh. Could be worse. Okay.
Our tails yours. Back underground. Run, chase. Skaven, yes. Fight, attack.
Oh, God, they're getting torn to bits.
Council's command. Now move. Spears. Attack. What orders? Are now ready. Death the stad. Doomfire. Stay things. Spears.
What the hell is that? A cannon man. I don't like it.
What orders? Horned one, clear me.
Give me some pestilent breath. Just cause. Well, you're gonna hit your own guys. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Rattling a gun. Murder, kill. Our tail is yours.
You know what? Just join the fray. Where's Ikit? Oh, you're still way the hell back here. Get in there.
Over here. Grey seal. Skitter leap.
I don't fully understand exactly how that works. Is it like you give them that debuff? I think you actually give your own units the debuff and then they spread it to somebody else. I think that might be how that works.
Doomfire. Spear. Rattling a gun. Murder, kill. Fight, attack. Warp lock yourselves. Fight. Clan Skryre. Warp lock, boom. Master envoy.
And that's it. We lost that entire unit to one big boom man. I love how this guy got 120 kills. But clearly they didn't count his own units in that. Oh, that was so good. It seems to me like having those bloated corpses, you got to be really careful, because if they blow up in the middle of your army, they can cause some really heavy damage. You know what? You know what I should have done? Instead of running the unit of slaves up, I should have just summoned the clan rats right in front. That way, it's a unit that I didn't even pay for. It's just one that I summoned, and then it gets exploded. That's it. No great shakes.
Why
I did not see the Joker. I've heard a lot of mixed things about it. I did want to see it, mostly because it was Joaquin Phoenix, and he's like a really, really good actor. The substance of the movie, I wasn't really sure if I really cared for. Like the whole, he's a. It's just like. The Joker is so much better when you don't know what his origin story is. When he's just like this force of nature that nobody really understands, if that makes any sense. I tend to think that he's better when that's the case.
knows I'm
Yes, like in The Dark Knight. I think that like the Heath Ledger Joker gets a lot of shit, but I think that Heath Ledger actually did one of the better jobs of playing the Joker in general.
clean.
Can we sacrifice for that?
Precious things for Mimi.
Why don't we do that
Root steel.
instead? Oh, wonderful.
My brain is never outsmarted. See?
Wait, Jay Leno was the Joker?
Chief
When the hell was that? I mean, that sounds familiar, but I'm like, when the hell did that happen? Because that does sound like it's something that happened. I just can't remember when the hell it was. Oh, wait, Wither? That's less armor. Or Vermintide. Summon unit clan rats. Plague Rash is kind of heinous. Especially since it's constant. Let's get Plague Rash.
War power. Here.
Alright. Repair that. This is going to eventually give us access to Storm Vermin, so repair this.
No devastation like
This also gives us, yeah, this gives us income as well. I think like almost every Skaven building gives you income. I could be mistaken, but it seems like that's the case. Now, what are you? Are you mutinous? Vampire Coast Mutineers. Yes, you are. So you must die. We're getting -3, huh? We need food. It's not going to give us food. We need food real bad.
my technocracy.
You could start creating undercities. Or we could not, I guess. Okay, you're still in the process of upgrading. Let's just see what happens when we pass turn. What was Jay Leno the Joker in? Do you remember? Although I'll say,
Desires I collect warpstone. Yes, yes. Perfect opportunity to seem like loyal servant of council. I take all the warpstone and
oh,
tell
Jared
the
Leto.
fools I do it for them.
I don't know much about the, like, I didn't actually see the whatchamacallit thing, doing a really great job talking about anything right now. You and me both, man. I'm also having brain farts like, whoa. Okay, not up to par. That's fine. So, where's the other place that we need to take? This one. How do you guys feel about us? Weird language is just, I don't...
Admiral of Car, don't be scared by my helm. As intimidating as it is, I am the master.
Your helm is not intimidating. You just look like a squid. I don't want to pay you for a trade agreement. I'd rather just, like, ruffle stomp you into the dirt when the time comes. Being honest.
Man needs new, better rulers.
Maybe we should actually ditch this and get the cages.
Engineer of Skryre.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Bigger warp forges.
Do I want more clan rats? No, I don't. I think we're good with what we got.
Now, now.
There's a part of me that really wants to try to eliminate Itza right now. Oh, just stop talking. Jesus Christ. Goddamn lizards. Blah, 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 blah.
Ikit's flayers are best.
Why can't you just speak Skaven like everybody else? Oh, great. Okay. Should we head towards Axolotl? Perhaps it is time for a doom sphere beneath Itza. Is it this man? Why can't I do this yet? What's up? Unlock after researching 3 technologies. Okie dokie. What do we... Let's see. We need Rubbish Pit, Taskmaster's Platform, Rattling Warrens. Okay, I think we're going to do Rattling Warrens first. So if I'm right, this gives us access... Is it this one? No! Ruthless Plans. We want Taskmaster's Platform first. You can send your regular Warlock Engineer to build a city. That is... I don't know how it is that I keep forgetting this. This dude's still running around.
Is discordant. Warlock engineer.
Try it again.
Essence poor. Is a cantrip? Yes, yes.
Oh, he successfully did the thing.
The night.
Ho 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 ho.
Skaven blight, seen many, many worse.
Let's give me some better assassinate.
Slay things.
So close. Then we can build this. Get all those delicious war machines.
What will Skaven blight do with you?
Seriously, dude. Fucking get bent. You want me to pay you 2,000? No. 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 It's never gonna happen. You're insane.
Hate no furs.
You're the mutineers? Oh, hell no. We'll do war one at a time. Take these guys out one at a time. And that'll be that. Alright, Pox Cauldron, Assassin's Hideout, Construction Cavern. Alright. I only have one fucking slot. God damn it. I still think we want the construction cavern. Let's also beef this up. Beef this up. Let's see. You still need... Yeah, you're going to need two whatchamacallits to upgrade that. You already have one population surplus. We're going to need one more. In 4 turns, we're going to get it. Okay, let's go to our engineer.
Where's my doom racket? Racketata.
Where's Ketso? Where's the city of Itza? I forget where Itza is. I think it's somewhere in this area.
Assassinating. You slow things and make them slower. Many kills to come.
I just want that little Skaven to be the most annoying son of a bitch that's ever been. On the campaign map. God, we need food so bad. I think that's the biggest issue early on with this, is that your food is very hard to come by. Like, do you need... Or is it? Or is it?
The council's voice.
God, this whole area sucks.
How things fear us. I am Demon Caller.
Eh.
Skitter leap. Exosuit ready. Enemies to track. Now, forward, now. Ready.
There it is.
Blast wars. Mission success.
Sweet. Okay, that costs us food. Whoa, 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 hang on. Build this. Maybe it's 60 if I build this. Let's leave it with what we've got right now. So this is gonna. Well, wait a minute. No. Let's see here. That's maintenance cost of 100. That consumes 2 food. What about this? Warp bomb. I want to build the mine, but that really fucks our food. So it would be at 80, that's 120. 80, 40. That's not good enough. Shit. That just means that this is going to break even. Is that what I want? Is having a chance to expand the Ender Empire that worth it? Expand, yes. Alright, we expand. Expandification, go. Alright, so let's look at what our total is going to be here. This is going to be minus 40, this is 80. Ugh. So that's 100. That puts us down to 60. This would put us up to 80. I want more food. Fuck it, I want more food. I want more food, goddammit. Better scorch.
Who cares?
God damn it. Well, you're gonna keep gaining experience, so that's that.
Tinker. Now, warpstone.
Who is that? Nakai? That's Nakai. Hey, I'm not at war with him though. That's good. Yeah, I know they can increase the discoverability. I want goodies. And I'm willing to be slightly aggressive to get it. Did you just win that fight? Am I going to have to take that from you? I think I am. Okay, so we have to destroy you in a few turns. I want this to be able to gain control of the province, though.
Where are my schematics? No, you failed. Doom them. Attack the things.
Attack the things.
Kill for me, ratkin. Science, sorcery, there.
God, I fucking love him. Why can't they auto-resolve it? Weird. Alright. Wait, what?
Make way.
Oh, I need at least one siege engine. Got it.
Retreat now.
Right. Because we don't have any rat ogres or anything like that that's gonna destroy their shit. Okay.
Stay forward.
Let's go find another place to build an undercity, shall we?
I said no. Move again, so. Yes.
Excellent.
No threat of a challenge.
So once that battering ram's done, we're probably just going to auto-resolve because, I mean, our chances of success are very high. And then we'll come running over this way and we'll try to eliminate the vampires. Clan Pestilence, Confederated, Clan Fester. Oh, fuck, that's not who we just attacked, is it? No. We're attacking Skaven, not mutineers, but Skaven, rebellious people. We don't want to kill Skrulk, we want him to join us. To join the dark side, as it were. Recruit a hero. Don't mind if I do. Except I can't. Well, fuck.
Skavenbright's greatest, best inventor. Have them. Back.
Ought to resolve that shit. Holy fucking god damn it. 203.
This lair now Grey Seer clans. Hunt out Warpstone. Collect precious things for Mimi.
Let's just go to level 1. Okay, we have 2 provinces now. Okay, let's see. Definitely. That's good, but I think what we want is one of these guys. Wait a minute. Which one's the one that gives us food? Taskmaster's platform. God damn it. Shit. Alright. I guess it doesn't really matter that much which one we're going to build. Growth, casualty replenishment, income from all buildings, untainted. Let's go with this. Okay, I mean, I love having the immediate population surplus. You have leveled, and your loyalty is extremely high right now. Let's get Vermintide. Ikit appears to have also leveled.
Engineer of Skryre.
Give me a Warp Lightning upgrade. Okay, don't go traipsing around in here because you're going to cause problems if you do. Alright, Skrulk is doing his thing. We can leave him to it. Let's find another Lizard Man faction to plant a Undercity underneath.
Test subjects.
Okay, we do have 2 warp fuel.
Back to the lab.
Jesus Christ.
Horned am I. Doommonger.
That's a lot of unrest.
Not this time.
Really?
Warp lightning.
You're coming to cause problems, aren't you?
That is not warranted. The sea's undead are always open to profitable apply your world.
Okay. I'm gonna break that in just a moment. I just don't want him to backstab us.
Bring fire and bow before the Kraken, and I may hold the... Do not order me.
I should be the only one doing backstabbing, okay?
Slicey, dicey death.
Slicey, dicey death.
Limbs will fly.
25% chance to build another Doom rocket. No, wait a minute. Whoa, hang on a second.
A good flay to die.
Warpstone tractor beam. What is the Warpstone tractor beam? That's this, right? Yes. Do I want another Warlock Engineer?
This way.
Alright, I forgot about you guys. Is there a Public Order? Yes, there's also Untainted, which may be a good idea because we've got a lot of Skaven corruption and Vampiric corruption. It's only supposed to Public Order, though. This will give us more food. Let's give us more Public Order for the time being. Go away. Go back to your stinky undead hovel. Do y'all know when it is that Ikit Claw's personal quest stuff starts coming up? Is it at a specific turn number, or is it dependent on, like, what areas you see?
Where are my schematics? Skryre, forward.
What? No! You have a 10-turn cooldown? Ah! It's based on his level. You can check it on his skill list. Okay. Oh, Ikit.
Now.
Okay, you have to be rank 8. You are currently rank 6. Oh, delicious. Do it. Do it, 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 do it.
Kill contraptions.
I want to kill you is the thing.
Don't waste my time, or I shall have you walk the plank.
By the... Every skull that decorates this deck adds to my legend. I will not...
No. Okay, maybe I will actually pay you for that trade agreement. Fine.
You were nothing.
Nope. I'm not giving you more than that. No, no. Alright, now what do we do? Do we go after this Skaven faction with the Warpstone at the altar of the Horned Rat? Or do I finish off the Mutineers?
What your back, tail?
Shit. Oh, shit. I think maybe we need a different commandment here. Public order +2 on team +1. I just don't want to lose the food, man.
Call me Death Master.
Then you have to take over all other crap. I could just... Well, are you going to kill him? That's the thing. I don't know. That's also got dyes. What does this have? Ports. No. Finish off the goddamn vampires first.
Envoy of council.
Yeah, definitely finish off the vampires first. Then we can move on and do other stuff. Okay, once you two join up, then we can start moving up north. Deal with the vampires. Then come back down here. Take over the altar of the Horned Rat. Move to other places, and then deal with other things as they come. Don't mess with my warlock. You scum. Oh shit. Dude, Skrulk is asking for it from the lizards. I'm not gonna deal with him like at all. At most, I'll get like a peace treaty and a trade agreement. That's it. Excellent.
Slay and slay.
All right.
Build, create, to kill, destroy.
Definitely that. And then this. Fuck. I was really hoping to get an extra. All right.
Clan Skryre.
I do feel like I want more war machines.
Science, sorcery, death.
Yeah, you stay here and replenish for a little bit. Actually, you know what? Why don't you hook up with that army? You're gonna come. Hey. Ikit's gonna be your target to join up with. Don't want to get more slaves. Nah, you're fine without more slaves.
Where shadow, horned rat.
You're -4. Oh, the corruption is killing us. Oh, I was like, workshop research, what the hell? So we're going to still be breaking even on food, and if I do this, we're going to be at -2 on food. But for now, I think we need to get rid of that taint. Haha. Alright, this is... Okay. So we're at 80. That'd put us up even higher. This would put us up to 100. We'd probably be discovered. I think this is good enough as is. A 5% chance every turn, so like once every 20 turns we'll probably expand. I don't want to do this because that makes it... Yeah, I just don't think that's a good idea. 3 turns are going to be done, and then we can get this in another 4. Thirst. Oh, fuck, what time is it? Oh, shit. I should have gone to bed, like, an hour ago. So, I think once this turn is done passing, I'm going to save, and that's going to be it for tonight.
More kills and more power.
Yeah. Okay. Let's save it. Shazam. Alright. That's it, folks. I'm going to go to bed. Hopefully I will be doing this again tomorrow. We shall see. I hope to see you all then. Let's see. Will you be playing Total War Warhammer 2 tomorrow if you end up streaming? I probably will. Because I wanna finish what we're doing at the Skaven and then move on to other stuff. But thank you all for coming. Thank you all for chilling out with me. I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully. Same bat time, same bat channel. And good night, runners. Pet a squig. Or a rat ogre. Praise the sun. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.